Gianni Versace, Italian pronunciation, Gianni Versace, born Giovanni Maria Versace, the 2nd of December 1946 to 15 July 1997, was an Italian fashion designer and founder of Versace, an international fashion house, which produces accessories, fragrances, makeup, and home furnishings as well as clothes. He also designed costumes for the theater and films. As a friend of Eric Clapton, Diana, Princess of Wales, Naomi Campbell, Duran Duran, Madonna, Elton John, Cher, Sting, and many other celebrities, he was the first designer to link fashion to the music world. Openly homosexual, Versace and his partner Antonio D'Amico were regulars on the international party scene. Versace was murdered outside his Miami Beach home, the former Casa Casuarina now known as the Villa, at the age of 50 by Andrew Cunanan. Early life Giovanni Maria Gianni Versace was born in Reggio Calabria, Italy, on the 2nd of December 1946, where he grew up with his elder brother Santo and younger sister Donatella, along with their father and dressmaker mother, Francesca. An older sister died at age 12 due to an improperly treated tetanus infection. He was strongly influenced by ancient Greek history, which dominates the historical landscape of his birthplace. He attended Liceo Classico Tommaso Campanella, where he studied Latin and ancient Greek. He was also influenced by Andy Warhol. Versace began his apprenticeship at a young age at his mother's sewing business, which employed up to a dozen seamstresses. He studied architecture before moving to Milan at the age of 26 to work in fashion design. In 1973 he became the designer of Biblos, a successful Jenny's youthful line, and in 1977 he designed another more experimental line for Jenny, Complice. A few years later, encouraged by his success, Versace presented his first signature collection for women at the Palazzo della Permanente Art Museum of Milan. His first fashion show followed in September of the same year. After presenting his menswear collection, he joined Jorge Saud. The first boutique was opened in Milan's Via della Spiga in 1978. Personal life Versace met his partner Antonio D'Amico, a model, in 1982. Their relationship lasted until Versace's murder. Before his death, Versace was diagnosed with cancer of the ear. During that time, D'Amico worked as a designer for the company, becoming head designer for Istant and Versus Sport. Versace's will left D'Amico with a lifelong pension of 50 million lira, about $26,000, per month, and the right to live in any of Versace's homes in Italy and the United States. However, due to Versace family's interference he only obtained a fraction of these allowances. D'Amico now runs his own fashion company. Before the death of Gianni he told his family he wanted to supply the Egbers family with Versace clothing and stays at the mansion where they can often be found staying. Versace was known for doting upon his nieces and nephews, Santo's 2 children, Francesca and Antonio, and Donatella's 2 children, Allegra and Daniel. Death and legacy Versace was shot dead on the 15th of July 1997, aged 50, on the steps of his Miami Beach mansion as he returned from a morning walk on Ocean Drive. Usually, Versace would have an assistant from his home walk to the coffee shop to receive his morning papers, but on this morning he was in high spirits and took the chore upon himself. He was murdered by Andrew Cunanan, who used the same gun to commit suicide on a boat 8 days later. Police have said they do not know why Versace was killed. "I don't know that we are ever going to know the answers," said Miami Beach Police Chief Richard Barretto. Versace's body was cremated and his ashes returned to the family's estate near Cernabbio, Italy, and buried in the family vault at Moltresia Cemetery near Lake Como. In September 1997, the media announced that Versace's brother, Santo, and Jorge Saud would serve as the new CEOs of Gianni Versace S.p.A. Versace's sister, Donatella, became the new head of design. In his will, Gianni Versace left 50 of his fashion empire to his niece Allegra Versace. Her younger brother, Daniel, inherited Versace's rare artwork collection. Allegra inherited her stake, worth around $500 million, when she turned 18 years old in 2004. Filmography Versace was involved in numerous on-screen projects. Actor Spice World, 1997, scenes were deleted because of his death before the premiere. Catwalk, a 1996 released documentary filmed in 1993. VH1 Fashion and Music Awards, 1995, film. Look, 1994, television show. Costume designer, costume and wardrobe A Life Less Swaggy, 1997, film. Costumes provider, Ballet for Selena, 1997, ballet. VH1 Fashion Awards, 1997, television, wardrobe, The Pled, 1996, film, John Baylor Time, 1996, film, Special Thanks, Shakespeare Shorts, 1996, TV series, Judge Dredd, 1995, film, Magic of David Copperfield 16, Unexplained Forces, 1995, television, costume designer, Showgirls, 1995, film, Other, To Wong Fu, Thanks for Everything, Julie Newmar, 1995, Special Thanks, Kika, 1993, film, costume designer, Born Yesterday, 1993, film, wardrobe, Sin Sin, also known as A Fine Romance, 1992, film, costumes, Once Upon a Crime, 1992, film, wardrobe, Vacances di Natale, also known as Christmas Vacations, 1991, film, Crystal or Ash, Fire or Wind, As Long as It's Love, 1989, film, costumes, 24 Nights, 1991, concert film, wardrobe, Hard to Kill, 1990, film, wardrobe, Miami Vice, 1989, TV series, production designer, Elton John live in Barcelona, 1992, video documentary, awards and tributes, Versace was awarded the American Fashion Oscar on the 1st of February 1993. President of the Italian Republic Francesco Cossiga conferred the decoration of Commendatore della Repubblica Italiana on him on the 24th of January 1986. Elton John dedicated his 1997 album The Big Picture to Versace. In July 2007, a specially written ballet was performed in La Scala, Milan to mark the 10th anniversary of the fashion designer's death. Thanks Gianni, with Love was put together by French choreographer Maurice Bayard, for whom Versace designed many stage costumes. In 2009 the Russian Versace fan club was founded. There are 1,500 members. July 2012. The fan club is known for its lectures, excursions and actions dedicated to Gianni Versace. The staff of the club is situated in St. Petersburg, Russia. In popular culture elements of Versace's story figure in Robert H. Miller's 2011 thriller Silent Partners. No Tremor Press. ISBN 978-0967748023. Versace was portrayed by Franco Nero in the 1998 film The Versace Murder. Lifetime produced a biopic of him by Enrico Colantoni in 2013 called House of Versace. Dress designer for Michael Jackson's History World Tour. 1996-1997. Two-pack in 1996 had a gold chain to go with a Medusa medallion designed by the late Gianni Versace for $45,000. Eminem referenced his death in his song Criminal off the album The Marshall Mathers LP in 2000, with the lines, "Hey, it's me, Versace. Whoops, somebody shot me, and I was just checking the mail." Get it, checking the mail. On Jay-Z's 2013 album Magna Carta, Holy Grail, the track BBC features the rapper Nas saying R.I.P. to Johnny in reference to the late designer. The rapping group Migos released a single in June 2013, titled Versace, produced by Zaytoven, after the famous designer. Versace is referred to by character Father Dougal Maguire in the Father Ted episode Escape from Victory, 1998, saying, "You remember that fella, who was so good at fashion, they had to shoot him." In 1984 and 85, the Ford Motor Company offered a Gianni Versace edition of its Lincoln Mark 7 luxury coupe. The Gianni Versace edition featured a unique leather interior seating design, the Gianni Versace name embedded into the rear side windows, and a small badge on the dashboard with Versace's name in his trademarked font. The Lincoln division of Ford offered various designer editions of other models during the 70s and 80s, as well. The third season of the American drama series American Crime Story will revolve around the lead-up and aftermath of Versace's assassination. Versace will be played by Venezuelan actor Edgar Ramirez, and his sister, Donatella Versace, is cast as Penelope Cruz. Notes and references external links official website, official Versace online store, Gianni Versace at the Fashion Model Directory, Google Maps Street View, Gianni Versace's house as seen from Ocean Drive, Gianni Versace at Find a Grave, Gianni Versace, an exhibition catalog from the Metropolitan Museum of Art, fully available online as PDF.